What's up, my homies? It's Edible Incredible, and today we'll be talking about that new hot trailer. First and foremost, I feel like the first trailer 3.5 years ago may be a little bit out of date. In the past, we've had teases for Breath of the Wild that released well before its launch and ended up looking quite a bit different. It's natural, after all, to tweak things during development. So for the first Tears of the Kingdom trailer, I take specific details with a grain of salt. So with that in mind, let's dive in. During the recent trailer, Link reaches for Zelda with a damaged arm, while Zelda says, "Please lend him your power." Who's she asking? It's unclear, but we do know she has prayed to the goddess Hylia, of course, in the past for strength and power. The green hand is still quite the mystery, but in this shot it appears that Zelda, or a Zelda lookalike, reaches out to Link's new arm. This shot feels very dreamlike, as if it's an illusion or in a different realm. And then immediately preceding this shot, we get Link, who seems to be feeling out his new hand, in awe. I just get the feeling that coming into contact with Zelda's will be more meaningful than just, some romantic vibes, which that would be cool too. The green power may or may not be Zelda's doing, but I could envision her pleas in this scene.
Please, lend him your power.
To be directed towards the goddess Hylia once again. Would this mean that this is the goddess Hylia in the flesh? A callback to Skyward Sword Zelda? Okay, I am getting ahead of myself. That would be too cool. But at first I thought she was holding something with crazy chic designs, very reminiscent to the designs on Link's new arm. At first my mind went to, is she giving him the designs on his new arm? But he already clearly has it in the shot where they are holding hands, which could also be a whole different shot from the shot to where she's holding up her hand. You know how Zelda does it. All the shots and trailers are usually completely out of order, so also keep that in mind. But this is obviously a part of her dress. It's not a dress that she's worn before though, and the bracelets are even different than usual. Okay, whoa. As I was editing the end of this video, I realized that in this clip of Zelda putting out her hand, or whoever that character is, it almost feels like that we're in a divine beast, because I didn't realize that things are moving behind her. If you look on the left and the right, these two objects are moving up and down. They also have some weird ancient text on them. Something not as interesting is there appears to be a bathtub, maybe, behind her. This area also gives me the feeling of like a spring with all the mist in the air. Now for that blood moon. I've been looking at this over and over, it's driving me crazy. The trailer makes it look like the moon is right next to the castle. It could, I guess, just be the angle, or just for fancy trailer purposes. But look at this shot. The moon is right there as enemies fall off of the moon, and as the camera slowly pans, revealing the surface right in front of the damn moon. Come on, is the moon not significantly closer, or am I just a sad little Majora's Mask fanboy? Okay, as I was editing this, I noticed this black goop on the side of the mountain, which is directly below the moon. At first I thought it was malice, but it looks straight black, like frigging tar. And right next to it looks like normal mountain color, so I don't think it's a part of the ground. I first thought was maybe it's just droop from the moon, but who the hell knows. Also, this quote-unquote surface, I realized almost looks like a plateau, but it's next to the Gerudo Highland, so I don't think it's that. It's a little bit higher up. It's almost mountain level, if not slightly higher. Regardless, instead of simply spawning enemies like before, the Blood Moon now creates them and spits them out to the surface, which is sick. Let's talk about the elevation of this game. In this shot, Link's already well above any mountaintop and above a bunch of clouds. And we still see islands stacked upon islands above. Who knows how high we'll actually get? And with the moon seemingly closer than ever, like within arm's reach, honestly, in this shot, will the goal be to extinguish the spawning of malice by reaching its source? It wouldn't be the first finale to revolve around the moon. Then again, I'm sure Ganon will prefer to chill out in the castle, assert his dominance over the world by playing his organ or newfound instrument. On a cool side note, what the hell are those? They look like drifting souls, like in Twilight Princess. This area does seem to be the area that a lot of people are agreeing must be below the ground, like in a cave sort of area, and it does look super sick. I am excited. Also, another random side note, are these trails underneath the islands similar to the Ganon thread we've seen previously? So what do you think? Will Zelda aid in our quest spiritually? Or is that the goddess Hylia? Whoever she is she the one entrusting us with the green and blue energy? And will Link be the first Hylian to walk on the moon? Find out all that and more next time on Ganondorf Z. And this is sexy. Great outfit. Oh, I want to see her face. Does something happen when they hold hands? Oh shit. Makes it seem like it, right? Then Link looks immediately at his hand. Like he killed her or no. His arm looks like it's already infected. It's already up all the way up to his shoulder. It's not green though. It's like, okay, his arm is just maliced. And then he's able to convert that to some green energy later. Lend Link your power. So who is she talking to? Whoever's in charge of the green energy. I swear it's way closer than it was in Breath of the Wild. And of course it's shooting out enemies, I suppose, which is interesting. Who knows if there's any lore connected to, I mean, is the blood moon the source of the malice? What is exploding here? Is it the moon? Is it the moon just destroying the world?